Good day everyone, good day ma'am. Our topic for today is about understanding the basic of accounting and finance and financial management. So before we start, let us know what is our learning objectives. First is to explain key accounting and financial concepts and apply basic financial management principles and to analyze the relationship between accounting and financial management. First, let us know the role of finance in an enterprise. The role of money in business enterprise can be compared to the function of blood circulating in human body. Let's find out why. Functions of financial management. A. Treasurership, to see to it that there are sufficient funds to provide for all needs of the various operating units. So one of the functions of financial management is to make sure that there are sufficient or enough funds to provide all the needs of various operating units in your company. Next function is controllership, to see to it that their funds are effectively and efficiently utilized, meaning this function of financial management makes sure that funds are used correctly and funds are used effectively. Next, let's talk about financial planning, a course of action for obtaining and using the money that is needed to implement the goals of the business organization. So from the word planning, it is important for an entrepreneur to have your financial planning in order to make sure that you will be using your finance correctly. There are 3 steps involved in financial planning. First is establishing objectives. So as an entrepreneur, before starting up a business venture, you should consider making objectives so that you have your guide or your direction once you implement or establish your business. Next is the budgeting. Budget is so important in business because it will be the foundation of your business, because without money you can't start up business. Third is to identifying the sources of funds. So you should make sure that you have the good source of funds in order to provide and have the enough money in establishing your business. Let's talk about uses of funds. Funds refers to money or its equivalent, which is used in obtaining and bringing together resources for the attainment of your business objectives. Funds are used to obtain resources or the assets, and assets can be classified as current or working capital day-to-day or fixed assets, which are the long terms. So funds, we all know that funds is money, and money is very important in starting up a business. So it is important for you as an entrepreneur to know the importance and uses of funds. So what are the sources of fund? First, we have sole proprietorship, meaning money comes from the one person, from the word soul, meaning solo. Owner's capital or owner equity. It's your own money. Your own money that you use as fund for your business. Next, we have partner, meaning the several contributed of money, partner's capital. You have several partners that contributes money in order to build up your business. Next is the corporation, contributed of money, stockholders' equity. This is bigger than the other two because a lot of people is involved in corporation. Some sources of fund. Short-term financing, 1 year or less. First, trade credit. Goods can be paid within 30 to 90 days. Promissory notes, written pledge by a borrower to pay a certain sum of money to a lender at a specific future date. So, promissory notes, we all know that if wala ka pang pera ngayon, you can make promissory note. In your promissory note, you can write what date you can pay your borrowed money. That's how it is. Next is the unsecured bank loans. Owners borrow at interest rates that vary in accordance with their credit ratings. Borrowers with high credit ratings get lower interest rate. So, owners now borrow at interest rates that vary in accordance with credit ratings. So, the interest now will be based on their credit ratings. If a borrower has a high credit ratings, he or she will get lower interest rate. So, make sure to pay your loans courteously. Next, commercial paper. This is short-term promissory note issued by big corporations. Commercial paper is secured by the reputation of issuing corporation. So this is the bigger version daw of short-term version daw of promissory note. 2, we have the long-term financing, more than 1 year. A, loans. This required collateral. B, stock. This is certificate of ownership. C, bond. This is a certificate of indebtedness. These are the long-term financing. It's more than 1 year. The accounting equation. Stock plus debtors plus cash equals creditors plus borrowing plus equity capital. That's how you solve accounting equation. Next, we have financial record keeping. Bookkeeping. Recording of transactions within the business. This bookkeeping plays a very important role in business because all the transactions you will be recorded by the bookkeeping team. Book of accounts. It is the records. Income statement or profit or loss statement. The effect of the transactions are drawn out from the books of accounts and summarized in a report. So these are the report, the effect of transactions, and it will be summarized through a report. Next, balance sheet. This resulting effect on the financial status of the firm is also drawn out from the books and reflected in a report. Accounting, the whole system of recording and interpreting the results of the business transactions. Let's talk about now the flow of the recording business transactions is as follows. First, transactions occur daily. Cash sales, cash disbursements, credit sales. Next, proper supporting documents are prepared. So, you should have proper support documents in case of emergencies. Next, debits and credits are recorded in the journals. Your credits and debits should be recorded to your journals. Summary totals are posted on the ledger. Preparation of the balance sheet and income sheet. Profit and loss statement. So, this is the flow of how you will record your business transaction. Next, we have the features of good accounting system are as follows. First is to simple to understand, easy to understand. Next is flexible and adaptation to changing needs. You should be adaptable and flexible. Next is inexpensive to operate. Next is little time to operate and handy and convenient to use. Book of accounts. First, we have journal. Original entry is a chronological record of the business transaction of the enterprise. Next is general ledger, a collection of accounts, usually bound, showing the different transactions affecting the items in the balance sheet. General ledger provides a summary of all the changes that affect each particular account. Next, we have chart of accounts, shows the lists of accounts and their arrangement in the ledger. Next, we have financial statement, means of conveying to interested parties such as the owner, management, and other interested outsiders the performance of the enterprise for a given period, or the income statement, and its financial condition as of a specific date, or the balance sheet. Next, we have balance sheet, and here is Mr. Ferry Redondo to report.
Balance sheet. The balance sheet is a formal statement that presents the financial condition of the company as of the specific date. So the term of balance sheet refers to a financial statement that records a company's assets, liabilities, and shareholder equity at a specific point in time. Balance sheet provide the basic for computing rates of return for investors and evaluating a company capital structure. Balance sheet classification. A. Asset are terms of value owned by the enterprise and include such items as cash, claims from customers, goods for sale, land, building, machinery and equipment, and other property owned by firm. B. Liabilities are net amount owned by business. C is owner equity, refers to the amount of invested by the owners in the firm and includes profits retained in the business. So the balance sheet classification is a classified balance sheet is a financial statement that separates a company's assets and liabilities into different categories. This allows investors, creditors, and owners interested parties to quickly see how much debit the company has the equity position and value of its assets. And so when we say cash flow statement, a cash flow statement provides data gathering all cash inflows that the company receives from its ongoing operation and external investment resources. It includes cash made by the business through operation, investment, and financing, the sum of which is called net cash flow. And let's proceed to income statement. So when we say income statement, an income statement shows a company's revenues, expenses, and profitability over a period of time. It also sometimes called profit and loss or P&L statement or an earnings statement. It shows your revenue from selling products or services. And that comes now to revenues. So when we say revenues, the basic revenues definition is the total amount of money brought in by the company operation measured over a set amount of time. A business revenue is its gross income before subtracting any expenses. Profit and total earnings define revenue. It is the financial gain through sales and or services rendered. So let's talk about expenditures. An expenditure represents a payment with either cash or credit to purchase goods or services. It is recorded at a single point in time. The time of purchase compared to an expense that is recorded in a period where it has been used up or expired. So financial ratio analysis. One of the one of one of the example of financial ratio analysis would be for financial analysis calculate your company profitability ratios which assess your company's ability to make money. Leverage ratios which measure your company ability to pay off its debts. So that's the financial ratio analysis. For example, types of ratio for ratio analysis. Liquidity ratios measures a company ability to pay off short-term debits as they come due using the company's current or quick assets. Solvency ratios compare a company debt levels with its assets, equity, and earnings. Pretty profitability ratios. These ratios convey how well a company can generate profits from its operation. Activity ratios evaluate how efficiently a company uses its assets and liabilities to generate sales and maximize the profit. So that's are the types of ratios for ratio analysis.
Thank you, everyone. We hope that you understand the basics of accounting and finance.